Right, this is the Focal IS BMW 100 V2. That's these. Come with a small crossover with not exactly selectable but wireable minus 3 dB if you want it for the tweeter or not. Yeah. Into Porsche 996 dash thingies. So people make all sorts of speaker ring adapters, but usually I think people put coaxials in and don't bother changing the tweeter. So a little bit of a faff. So the tweeters actually come looking like that, sort of, but it is quite easy to get off if you're careful. I'll just zoom in on so you can sort of see what glue there isn't. You know, there's not actually that much. Let me turn the light on. This is the second one that I did, and it pulled off quite easily. You just got to be careful where you lever, obviously. You don't want to be damaging the front of the tweeter. And then after that, the only other thing I had to do was use the standing barrel on the Dremel, which is bloody here somewhere. Yeah, I don't know where that's gone. I do need it in a minute, actually. Things are a bit of a mess here right now. Anyway, dead easy. It's a round barrel, isn't it? I just on the housing, there was 1 mil diameter, just a little too tight. So just on the housing of the thingy, not the tweeter itself. Could have maybe done the tweeter, but I did that just very lightly. And then it was in quite firm and tight, but I've just put some hot melt glue in it anyway. And then onto the driver itself. This is a slightly, I think they do slightly different versions of this. The V2 has it's really shallow and more power handling than the V1. I think it was like 60 RMS or 50 instead of 40 or something. I'm not sure. But anyway, obviously everything's wrong, but this one lines up. You can, I can't really show you the speaker itself, but the driver inside is much smaller, and you've got this like foam. It's about a 10mm ring of foam, so actually you can squidge it on that quite nicely, and it doesn't interfere with the cone. So that's good. So that holds in, and then you can just get it where you can push it down just past that. See, that's touching that post, but nudge forwards a little bit. Wait a sec. And there you go. So you see how it's just slipped past that mounting point, and that you see how it's just, yeah. So that is then going to allow for this little metal tab that I've just ground. That's the wrong side. Oh wait, no, that's the right side. That is the correct side, sorry. Yeah. So that's going to screw down like that. Tested this already. And then I was going to like drill through there as well, because it's only going into the plastic. But I'm not going to bother with that. I'm just going to, on the reverse side, because this is quite frictiony material. Oh, sorry, a bit hazy today. I'm just going to attach some sticky back felt to here to provide a nice friction fit, if you like. And then if I did want to do any sort of very slight turning, I could. I can't see why I'd need to do that. Anyway, that's that. Now, I have tried to just drop them in now, and they wouldn't go in, so I'm definitely cutting these off. But there is a chance that they're a little bit too wide here as well. I'm not sure, we'll see. But hey, nothing that a bit of Dremel can't sort. So yeah, I think they're going to work out okay. Obviously, going to have to drop these down through the hole and mount them somewhere so they're not flapping around, which will be fine on the driver's side because it's quite easy access under the steering wheel. On the passenger side, we'll see. Glove box is there and all of that. It's a bit awkward, but yeah, we'll see anyway. All right, cheers.